Okay, so welcome to yoga. We'll start standing for our Bikram style. So coming to the center of the mat, bring the feet together, feel rooted down through the soles of the feet. Interlace your fingers and place the knuckles just underneath your chin. And draw the elbows together as best you can. So engage that core, nice strong legs here too, and just relax the shoulders down. And begin. Inhale through the nose and allow the elbows to come up. And then exhale through the mouth, head comes back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We'll do one more round. So inhale. Exhale. So lowering the head back to neutral. Bring the arms down by your side, and we're going to come into our half moon pose. So feeling rooted down through the soles of the feet again, strong core. Inhale the arms up, interlace the fingers, release the index. Exhale. And then inhale, lengthen it up, nice long body. And then exhale, press the hips to the left and stretch and reach it to the corner of the room. So you're drawing your left shoulder back here, the right hip forward. So continue to breathe, stretch, lengthen, and pressing down through the soles of the feet. Really pull and stretch your left arm over. You can go a little bit deeper. And then on your inhale, lift the arms all the way back up. Exhale. Other side. So inhale, lengthen up. And then exhale, press those hips over to the right and stretch, reaching it to the left. Right arm back. Breathe here. Press down through the soles of the feet. Reach that arm over. Beautiful. A couple more breaths. Stretch it, reach it. And then inhale, lifting up. Exhale. Okay, so we're going to head back this time. So inhale, lengthen it up. And on your exhale, press those hips forward, press the thighs forward, and begin to bend back. So draw the eye gaze back and see if you can just follow the eye gaze, allowing you to come into a nice little back bend. Inhale as you come all the way up. And then exhale, coming forward, nice flat back. Arms by the ears, stretch it, lengthen it as you're coming down, pressing down through the soles of the feet. Bend the knees as much as you need to. And then flip the palms over. Take the fingertips underneath your heels. Beautiful. So the chest is on the thighs. And then slowly begin lifting the hips up. Relax the crown of the head down. And begin lifting your heels. At the same time, kind of pulling yourself down. So using the resistance against your own body to help lift the hips. Breathing. Nice deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. The pull on those heels. Try to get the hips up a little bit further. The crown of the head going down. And then release the heels. So interlace your fingers. Nice straight arms, drawing them by the ears. And then we're going to come up the same way we went down. So using your core, nice flat back, lifting the arms all the way back up over the head. And exhale the arms down. Awkward pose. So step the feet apart. And then inhale the arms up straight out in front of you, shoulder height. And then exhale, sitting back into your chair. So keeping the knees also equal distance apart. So the knees are in line with the feet, but trying to get the knees behind the toes. So really sitting back, drawing the shins back. Breathe. So we'll hold for 10, 9, trying to lift the chest as well, trying to get a nice flat, kind of straight back. 7, 6, breathing. 5, lift the toes slightly, sitting back into the heels. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So pressing the ground away. Keep pressing it away and come up onto the tippy toes. Finding your balance here. So inhale. And then exhale as you come down. So as you're sliding down, lifting the heels up and forward. Good, so breathing here for 10, 9, try to relax your shoulders, 8, breathe for 7, lift those heels, 6, 5, 4, breathe 3, 2, and 1. Lifting up, press that ground away, heels are still up, lower the heels down, lower the arms down. Eagle pose, step the feet together. Inhale the arms up. And then exhale the left arm under the right. And wrap them up as best you can. And then draw those elbows back down. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. Okay, strong core here. Lower it down through the soles of your feet. Sit back, take that left leg over the right. And then sit down even lower if you can. Maybe you're binding the toes behind the shin or the ankle. Good, so breathe. Trying to get those knees in line with the elbows. Good, squeeze those thighs together, sitting a little bit lower. 10, 9, breathing, 8, 7, 6, breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So press the ground away. Inhale your arms up, other side. Exhale, the right arm goes under and wrap them up. And draw the elbows back down. So either the back of the palms are together, or you have, or the back of the hands together, or you have the palms together. Okay, so we're sitting back. This time the right leg on top. So squeeze those thighs, sitting down, hooking the toes if that's available, and breathe. Drawing the chest up a little bit, becoming the shortest person in the room or on the Zoom. So continue breathing, squeeze those thighs. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So press the ground away. Inhale the arms up. And exhale the arms down. Okay, so we're going to lift one knee up. Let's shift that weight over to the left leg. You can keep the hands on the hips for grounding if you like. And then lift that right knee. So drawing the foot out slightly, hands come to wherever you're working on, whatever works for your body. Nice, strong standing leg. Focus on the breathing. And slowly coming out of your pose, releasing, foot comes down. We'll take that on the other side. So engage the core, shift the weight over to the right leg. Nice, strong standing leg, and lift that knee. Draw the foot out underneath the knee if you can. And if you're working on kicking out, just moving at your own pace. And slowly release, coming out as gracious as you can. And we'll go right into our bow pose. So with bow pose, we'll start, the left leg is going to take the weight there. So nice, strong standing left leg. The right palm comes out facing up. And then bringing it on the inside of the right ankle. Draw the knees back together. And lift the left arm up by the ear. So knees together, staying here, or begin kicking into the hand. Knee goes straight back if you're kicking back. And then slowly, you can come out of your pose, release hand, arm comes down. And the other side. So shift the weight over to the right leg. Take the left palm, face up, and then take it on the inside of the left ankle or the foot and draw the knees back together. The right arm comes up. So staying here, or you can begin to kick into the hand, trying to come into a back bend. Bow pose, standing bow. And slowly begin to release. Okay, we're going to step back to the back of the mat for balancing stick. Draw the feet together, nice strong legs. Inhale the arms up. Interlace the fingers, release the index. Arms by the ears. Step forward with the left foot and allow those right toes to pop up. So lengthen the body, really stretch it, and then begin to bend into your T. Holding for 10, 9, 8, breathing for 7, stretch the body, 6, lift the back leg, 5, 4, breathing, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the arms up by the ears, step back, keep those arms up. Step forward with the right foot, left toes come up, lengthen that body, and bend. Holding for 10, 9, 8, breathing 7, 6, stretch the body, lift the back leg, 4, 3, breathing 2, and 1. Lift the arms back up by the ears, step it back, release the arms down. Beautiful. So calm the breath. We'll meet in the center of the mat for our wide-legged forward fold. So open those legs as wide as you can. So slightly pigeon-toed here. And we'll go down with our hands on the back of the thighs. We'll start that way. So hands on the back of the thighs, lifting up through the thighs. Nice strong legs here. Inhale, lift that heart. And then exhale, coming forward, allowing the hands to draw down the legs as you're coming forward. And then using those hands to draw the chest in toward the thighs. So allowing you to fold in half. Breathing. Keeping the hands on the legs. If it's available and you can reach the toes underneath your heels, or if it's more comfortable to have the hands out in front of you, make it your own practice and what feels good for your body. Shift the weight a little into the toes, Feel that stretch through the hamstrings. Draw the crown of the head down, so completely relax the neck. Continue breathing. And on your next inhale, so you can bring the hands to the hips if you'd like. On the next inhale, begin to lift up. And exhale. So we'll do one more of those. So take the hands on the back of the hips again, or if you like to have them on the waist. Okay, so here we go. Inhale, lift the heart. And then exhale, begin to fold. So coming down, draw the hands down the back of the legs, or taking the hands in front of you. So if the hands are on the mat in front of you, depending on your flexibility, you can begin to walk the hands back in between the feet, or you're using the hands on the legs to draw that chest in toward the thighs. Relax the neck. Beautiful. Continue breathing. Shift a little weight into the toes. Take one more nice deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Then on your next inhale, hands to the hips and slowly come all the way up. Setting up for triangle pose, which is like our warrior two. So your left toes are facing the front of the mat. And then begin to sink into that front knee. Now the back toes are toward the side. Okay, so we're going to take our hands, shoulder height. So your knee there, make sure it's rotating out. So you're kind of pressing it out to the side of the foot, like toward the pinky toe, right? Be able to see your big toe there. So staying here, or you're going to bend it. So if you're bending it, the hips stay down. The left arm will go down, the right arm up. And breathe. So we'll hold for 5. Breathing for 4. 3. 2. And 1. So coming back into your warrior if you weren't already there. And then press this leg straight and taking that to the other side. So those left toes come in and the right toes come out. And then you're going to settle back in, bending into that right foot. Breathing. Relax the shoulders down. The arms are nice and strong. Rotate that front knee out. You want to be able to see your big toe. And then if you're bending, you may bend, or you're just keeping, you can do the elbow on the thigh as well. Some kind of a variation or a modification. And breathe. Holding here for 5, 4. Breathing for 3, 2, and 1. And back to like a warrior 2 pose. Stretch that leg straight and practice stepping those feet together. Okay, so we're going to come into our forehead to knee. So let's step back with our right foot. So big step back with the right foot. And then I want you to shift those hips forward. So draw the left hip back, the right hip forward. So squaring the hips to the front of the room. Inhale the arms up, just the palms together. And then cross the thumbs. So from here, arms by the ears, tuck the chin. And now just rounding down as best you can. Go ahead and bend the front knee as much as you need to. So continue rounding. Draw the navel up and in, rounding all the way down to get that forehead on the knee. The hands can separate for balance, or if you're able, you can keep the palms together. So breathing. And then if you're ready, you're starting to kind of press the knee with your forehead, trying to straighten it. Wherever you are, you're just rounding the best you can, trying to get that forehead toward the knee and breathing. We'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to come up, bring the arms back by the ears. So bring the hands together all the way up. Use the core. And let's keep the arms up and just twist to the other side. A nice workout here for the arms. Okay, so right leg is forward, so the right hip going back, those hips square to the front of the room. Tuck the chin. Bend the front knee as much as you need to and begin rounding. Keep the arms by the ears for as long as you can. Chin to the chest, round that back, draw the navel in, bring the forehead to the knee, hands to the ground, and breathe. Continue breathing. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms by the ears. Slowly coming all the way back up. And we'll step the feet together. And now for triangle pose. Or tree pose. Okay. Going to the center of the mat, or maybe your bottom wall. Strong core. Shift that weight over to the left side. So nice, strong, standing left leg. And take the sole of the foot onto your leg. Drawing the knee back. Lift up out of those hips. Hands to heart center. Beautiful. So finding your balance here, and when you're ready, begin to grow. The eye gaze is up if you'd like to add a little bit of a challenge to your balance. And breathe. And bring the hands back together. Down to heart center. And release. Other side, strong core. Shift that weight over to the right leg. Nice, strong standing leg. Setting up for your tree. The knee draws back. Elongate through that side body. Nice long spine here. The crown of the head lifting up as well. Okay, draw the hands back together. Down to heart center. Release the leg. Okay, so we're going to meet in Shavasana on the ground. So just make your way down to the ground, laying on your back. Allow the legs to be mat width distance apart. Allow your hands to be, the palms are face up. Arms are down by your side. Take a nice deep inhale. And then exhale. And close the eyes for a moment here. Draw your feet together and come into wind removing toes. So flex your toes and take the right knee in toward the chest. Interlace your fingers just below the knee. Ground those shoulders back down slightly. Tuck your chin. Inhale. Exhale. And draw the knee in. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze. So continue breathing nice, long, deep breaths. And on each exhale, just drawing that knee in a little bit closer. And feet are flexed. Chin is tucked. And then release. Allow the leg to float down, meeting the other leg on the ground. And we'll take that on the other side. The toes are flexed. Bend the left knee. Interlace your fingers just below the knee. Inhale. Exhale, drawing the knee in. Again, inhale. Exhale, draw that knee in. And continue breathing. and release. Allow the leg to float down. And this time, we're going to do both knees in. So drawing both knees up to your chest. So giving yourself a big hug, either clasping the hands, grabbing opposite wrist, maybe opposite elbows, and then settle the back of the head back down onto the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the knees in, giving yourself a really big hug. Press the tailbone down. Again, inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Continue breathing. Each exhale, giving yourself another really big hug. Pressing the tailbone down as you're drawing the knees in. And then release. So straighten those legs out on the ground. We're going to do 2 sit-ups here. So draw the arms up over the head behind you on the ground. Now we're going to take a nice deep inhale as we lift up. And then exhale, folding forward. And then rolling all the way back down. So if you need the palms on the back of the thighs to help getting up, or if you're kind of doing those rock and rolls, you could do those as well. Okay, so on your next inhale, lifting the chest, feel yourself up off the ground, coming forward on your exhale. And now we're going to flip it over onto our bellies. And we'll come into our back strengthener series, starting with Cobra. Okay, so on the belly, draw the legs together, feet together. Bring the fingertips together underneath your shoulders. Draw the elbows in. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale. And then inhale as you lift the chest up. Draw the shoulders down, elbows tucked in. Press down through the tops of the toes. Breathing here. Lift that chest. 10, 9. Breathing for 8, 7. Lift the chest. 6, 5, 4. Breathing for 3, 2. Lift, lift, lift. Release. So left ear on the mat. Release the arms by your sides. Allow the heels to fall apart. And breathe. Setting up for our second one. Draw the legs and feet back together. Nice strong cobra tail. Fingertips just below the shoulders. Draw the elbows in. Chin on the mat. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale. Lift the chest up. Shoulders drawing down. Elbows stay tucked in. Strong cobra tail for 10. 9. Breathing for 8. Lifting that chest. 7. 6. Breathing 5. 4. Press those toes down. Lift the chest up. 3, 2. Lift it. Release. Right ear on the ground. Stretch the arms, palms face up. Relax the feet. Okay, so that was our lower back. We're going to work up to our middle back with half locust. So palms face down. You can roll from side to side to get them under the thighs, or they can just stay along the side body. If the palms are face down for this, bring the mouth onto the mat and completely relax that left leg and stretch and lengthen the right. And then inhale as you're lifting the leg up, stretching it back all the way up, breathing here. We'll hold for 10, 9, 8. Lift the leg for 7. Stretch those toes. 6. Breathing. 5, 4, 3. Lift the leg. 2. Lift it, lift it. Release. Okay, so relax those right toes. Stretch, lengthen the left leg, the left toes. And then on your inhale, begin drawing a line up the back wall with those toes because you're stretching and lengthening it so beautifully. Holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7. And breathe for 6. Stretch it, lengthen it. 5, 4, 3. Lift it. 2, 1. Release. Okay, so setting up for both legs. Just shift a little weight into that upper body if you can, drawing the hands closer to the knees. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale. See if you can lift both feet. Maybe the legs. 10, 9, 8. Breathing. 7, 6. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift the legs. Release. Whew. Take the arms out from underneath. Left ear on the ground. Relax. And now we're going to work the upper back with our full locust, also known as airplane pose. So take those arms out, shoulder height. Draw the legs and feet back together. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, lift the arms, the feet, chest, and the legs. Breathing here. Lift the chest for 10. Lift the legs. 9, 8. Breathing for 7. Eye gaze is up without crunching the neck. For 6. Breathing. 5, 4. Lift the legs. Lift the chest. 3, 2. Lift it. Release. Right ear on the mat to relax the arms. Palms face up. Relax the legs. Breathe. Okay, our second airplane pose. Bring the arms out to a T. Draw the legs back together, feet together. So nice strong legs here. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale. Lift the arms, the legs, and breathe. 10, 9, 8. You can draw the arms back a little to help you lift. 6. Breathing. 5. Lift those legs. 4. Lift the chest. 3, 2. Lift it and release. Left ear down. Relax the arms. Calm the breath. Nice deep inhale. Nice long exhale. Okay, so we did our lower, our middle, our upper. Now we're going to work the entire spine with our bow pose. So bending the knees and then reaching back on the outside of the foot, the hand on top of the foot. And if you're able to do 2 at the same time, or just working on the 1. Okay, so inhale, exhale, and then inhale. And see if you can lift that chest ever so slightly up. Maybe you can begin kicking the feet into the hands. Maybe the thighs starting to come up off the ground. Breathing here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So breathe. Lift the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Right ear down. Palms face up. Calm the breath. Okay, so we'll set up now. You did one leg, definitely do the other side this time. And if you did both legs, reach back for the other side first, and then the other. And drawing the knees back together to start. Inhale, exhale, and then inhale and lift the chest. And breathing here. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7. Breathing 6, 5. Lift the chest. 4. Lift the legs. 3. Chest. 2. And 1. Release. Left ear to the ground. Close the eyes for a moment. Relax the legs. Palms face up. Calm the breath. So you're going to use the palms, bringing them forward underneath the shoulders to help press you up. Or we're going to sit back onto the heels. Coming a little bit forward on your mat so that you're able to go back a bit. Okay, so either sitting on the heels or Taking the heels just on the outsides of the hips there, so that when you're sitting on the ground. Okay, so knees are together or apart, ideally together, but that's not always the case, and that's okay. Now, taking the hands onto the soles of the feet, so staying here or coming down onto the elbows. So pressing down through the thighs, press the knees down, and if it's available, you're coming all the way back. So wherever you are, you're breathing, feeling it through the thighs, pressing down into the knees there to get a nice stretch through the thighs. Take this time to exercise the breath. So take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And then matching that breath, exhale through the nose. So if you are all the way down, just reversing it. So you come into the elbows first, and then all the way up. And then from here, we're going to come to sitting back onto the heels. And you can scoot back a little bit on your mat because we are going to come forward. So sitting on the heels, take the palms. Let's see, the thumbs are on the outsides of the feet, and then the palms are going to come into the sole of the feet. So, oh no, I'm setting up for rabbit. Just kidding. We are going to bring our arms up by the ears. So bring the hands up over the head. Press those palms together and just cross your pinkies. So the arms by the ears, and we are going to come forward, trying our best to keep our hips down on the heels. So stretch, lengthen it forward. The forehead comes down first, if you can. That's the goal. Forehead first, then the hands, and then sitting back into the heels. If you notice that the hips were lifting, so just as fast as you can. So breathing here, forehead to the mat, strong arms, the lengthening through the front of the body. So stretch those arms out as fast as you can. Breathing. Now slowly coming out of it. We lift the hands first, then the forehead, trying to keep the hips down as we slowly lift the chest and all the way back up. And then release the hands down. Coming up onto the knees, setting up for camel pose. And tucking the toes under, if that helps you reach back, and it might help you stabilize as well. Okay, so we start with the fingertips on the lower back. So inhale, lift that chest up. And on your exhale, really press the hips forward, press those thighs forward. And if it's in your practice to reach back for a foot, maybe you're reaching back for two. So wherever you are, breathing, creating a nice little back bend, even if the hands are staying on the hips, lifting the chest up, relax the neck, and breathe. And so we'll hold for 5, 4, 3. Press those hips forward. 2 and 1. Really coming all the way up. Taking a couple breaths here. We'll go into one more. Okay. Fingertips on the lower back, facing down. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, press those hips forward, press the thighs forward. So the entire time, you're really working on pressing the front of the body forward as you're bending backwards. So maybe you're reaching back. Wherever you are, breathe. Press those hips forward. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands back to the hips. And then slowly sitting all the way back onto the heels. And now we'll set up for our rabbit pose. So sitting on the heels, our palms are coming to the soles of the feet and the thumbs on the outside of the feet. So we're going to round down as best we can. So we bring the chin to the chest. Begin rounding your back. So draw the navel in and up. Bringing the forehead just in front of the knees. And then begin to lift your hips up. Our goal is to get our thighs perpendicular to the ground. So keep lifting those hips as best you can, drawing that navel in. Keep your chin tucked, curling yourself into a little ball. So pull on those feet to help round you forward. Lift those hips up, shoulders away from the ears. Breathe. Draw the shoulders away. Pull on those feet, drawing you into a little ball. Breathe. And release it down. Hips back down. Slowly allow the chest to come up. The head comes up last. I'm going to do one more of those. And setting up. Thumbs on the outside of the feet. Palms facing the soles of the feet. Chin to the chest. Begin to round down. Draw the navel in. The forehead just in front of the knees. And then you begin to lift the hips up. So taking the soles of the feet into the hands and really pulling on those feet. Lift the hips up. Draw the navel in. Shoulders away from the ears. Breathe. And then release. Hips come down. Chest lifts. Head comes up last. Inhale. Exhale. We'll come to our leg stretches. So sitting down, bring both legs out in front. And then bend your right knee and take the sole of the foot on the inside of your thigh. And then flex those left toes. Inhale the arms up, unless you have your strap and you like to do it that way. Lifting the chest. And then exhale, coming forward. So again, inhale, Lengthen out of those hips, like lengthen out of that lower back area. And then exhale and come forward. So think about just hinging at the hips. So continue breathing. Toes are flexed back, so pressing out of the heel. And breathe here. On your next inhale, bring the arms back by the ears. Begin lifting the chest up. And then exhale the arms down. The right leg extends. The left leg bends. Left sole of the foot and the inner right thigh. Draw those toes back. So nice flexed foot here. Inhaling the arms up or taking your strap and lifting through the chest. And then exhale, coming forward. So lift up out of those hips. So inhale, lengthen. And exhale, hinge. Hinge at those hips. And breathe. Toes are flexed back. Continue breathing. Each exhale, trying to go a little bit deeper into your pose for the first couple of breaths. And then settling in. Continue breathing. And on your next inhale, bring the arms by the ears and slowly lift all the way back up. And exhale the arms down. So extend the left toes, the left leg, both legs extended out. So either using the strap along the ball of the feet or around the ball of the feet. Inhale, arms up, lift the chest up. And then exhale as you come forward. So toes are flexed, pressing out through the heels. If you're able to reach the toes, or if you're not, either way, trying to keep those toes in line. So inhale, lengthen, and exhale, folding. The knees can be bent here as much as you'd like. You know, if you definitely want a slight bend in them, just to help you hinge at the hips more. Breathing. And a couple more nice deep breaths. On your next inhale, let's take the arms by the ears and slowly come all the way up. And exhale the arms down. Okay, coming into our final twist. Bend your right leg and take the foot underneath the left thigh and out toward the side of the hip. So that it's out of your way and you're able to ground your sits bones down. Then you're going to bend that left knee. It's going to stay either on the inside of that knee or if you can cross it over. And hopefully already feeling a nice stretch here. If you're not, try drawing that knee in towards you. You should feel it stretching a little bit more that way. Left hand behind you, the right hand drawing that knee in. So on your inhale, lift up, lengthen that spine, draw the navel in, and then exhale, begin to twist from the waist. Inhale, lengthen up again. Exhale, twisting more through the middle of the back. And inhale, lengthening up again. And on your exhale, twisting through the upper back. Eye gaze toward the back of the room. Breathe. And then release. Take both hands over. Do a baby push-up. And then untwist the legs. You can draw them both out in front again. And we'll take that on the other side. So this time, the left leg bends underneath that right thigh. Bring it way out to the side. You can sit down. And now take the foot on the ground, either in front of the knee or behind it. And again, kind of grounding down. The hips are on the ground. Okay, so the right knee is up. Take that left hand around the knee and draw it in. Feel a nice stretch in that outer hip area. The right hand behind you. So inhale, lengthen up nice and tall, navel in. And then exhale, begin to twist through the waist. Again, inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twisting. Eye gaze toward the back of the room. So continue breathing. And release. So untwist all the way to the other side. Nice little counter pose here. Do your baby push-up. And release. Okay, beautiful. Let's come into our final Shavasana, our most important pose of the class. Allow your body to receive the benefits of just working every muscle, ligament, tendon. So allow the legs to be mat width distance apart. Allow your palms to be face up. Softly close your eyes. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth and let it go. Again, inhale through your nose. All the way down into the belly. Allow your belly to expand. And then exhale, let it go. Continue breathing, allowing the lungs to expand, the belly to rise. And then exhale through your nose, the belly drops. Relax the face, relax the jaw. Relax the arms. Relax the fingers. Thighs are relaxed. Lower legs, relax. The toes, relax. Bringing your awareness to the entire body, melting into the ground. Feeling connected to yourself, to the world. Thanks for joining me on the mat. A beautiful night, beautiful day. Until we meet again. Namaste.